Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
And welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning into LTN 2020, coast to coast and globally. And hope you're having a good day. I always say this because I mean it. I hope you're having a good day, wherever and however you may be listening or watching this edition of the show, and however and whatever you may be doing to make sure that you're going to reduce the odds of getting infected with this virus and to protect yourself, your friends, and your family. And if everybody did that, we'd be in good business. We'd be in good shape, and we'd be in business. Literally, we would be open for business. I'm just saying. Katie, good morning.
Good morning.
How
Buenos
are you?
dias. I'm doing
I
good.
just
How are
had a conversation with your colleague there. I can't tell you the topic, but I'm going to have to contact. I have a lot of psychotherapy friends, and I'm going to need to get him into psychotherapy
you?
immediately.
I think maybe you two should refrain from ever having that conversation again to keep both of your blood pressure where it should be.
Oh, my blood pressure's fine. There's something wrong with that boy.
Look.
There's really something wrong with him.
I got to defend myself here. I didn't.
Oh, goodness.
Oh no.
Heck of a way to start a morning, boys.
I'm messing with him. I'm
I
just
know.
messing with him.
No, I know he really has doctor friends though. I feel like I'm gonna get Baker acted tonight. Like I'm scared.
Someone's
I'm
going to come take you
scared.
You
away.
better watch out you don't get arrested. What are you talking about, Baker Act? Oh my God.
Good
Can't
reminder
make
of
it
why
up.
we steer clear from those topics.
You know, my I don't know, something about whatever my personality is. I sometimes and somehow, and people misinterpret, I'll find humor in the darkest of moments. I don't know why that is. Um, it's just, and admittedly, we're in the middle of a mess, don't you think? But I don't know. I still, my tendency is to be somewhat ironic and to find some lever to release the pressure. You know what I'm saying? Um, at least, I don't know. Everybody, I find it interesting, and there's research on this, how people, people will cope differently. Different people will cope differently with stress. How do you cope with stress, Katie?
Baths. I just try and relax
I
and
know you don't drink,
I don't
so
know.
that's out. I know you don't do drugs.
Nope.
That's out. I know you would ride roller coasters, but the parks are risky business.
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
I just kind of try to have me time. I'll go lay down or I'll go for a walk by myself or I'll drive to the beach or sit somewhere where I could just kind of sit alone and reflect on why I'm so bothered.
I thought you were going to say, I will take one of my dogs and go to the beach.
No, my dogs don't like car rides and the beach stresses them out. So that would not be fun for them. Be fun for me. But I just fly solo when I go on those trips.
Yeah. Do you feel any pressure with this? You know, you're a young person, young woman. Do you feel any pressure with this coronavirus?
Yeah, all the time. I mean, I'm sure everyone can agree with me that it's just like thinking twice before you do things you're used to. Like I forget my mask all the time and it just I don't know. I have a constant fear every time I step out of my house and that's just not something I've adjusted to yet. I'm not used to having a fear of coming in contact with other people. I still have those moments where I'm in a grocery store and I get scared when someone sneezes, and normally I just would have yelled bless you and went on my way. So it's just like
Mm.
the uncertainty and the having to get used to it. It stresses me out, but manageable. It's just constant all the time.
Hmm. Interesting.
To
You know
try
what?
not to
You're
get
not
sick,
alone.
but
There are millions of people just feel what you just described, and that's why I asked you the question. I know you're only a sample of one. Um, your partner there, I don't know about him. I'm just not sure what he's doing when he gets stressed.
I've only been sick one time the entire time, and wait. Next week,
I didn't
I've been on this show for
I
a
didn't
full year,
We're
but I
talking
mean,
about
I didn't
stress.
I didn't say sick. I said stress.
oh, I thought we were
When
still
you're
talking about Corona. I'm sorry. Stress. When
Yeah,
I'm stressed, I just
yeah,
normally
stress associated with the coronavirus. Everybody has their own way of trying to cope with the stress.
I just been sitting
Uh,
home watching a lot of anime. To be honest.
there you go. There you go.
Like
See,
I've been home though. Like I only go out when I have to. I go here, I go home and like to the store or whatever I have to do, but I've just been like literally camping out at home trying to make sure that I don't put myself in a position to where I can't work.
I understand.
I spoke to a lady this morning who lives in an assisted living facility and says she hasn't been out of that facility since December. And she's going crazy. And I would imagine that it, she is. She probably is going a little stir crazy. They're used to doing all kinds of activities and going out and doing this, and she hasn't been out since December. And
It's not. It's 9 months.
yeah, people have
Y
it so much
Was this
worse.
on your other show? Was a somebody called in?
Yes, it was. Yeah, it was a caller who called into our other. And I had a good
Mhm.
conversation with her, and I was like, like we're here for you. Call me whenever you want. I'm sorry, and it makes me reflect back onto how easy I have it. I still have access. I can go wherever I want, but there are people who haven't left their homes or their facilities or wherever they may be in months, and active people don't know how to adjust to that, especially with very limited resources.
Yeah, Doc, like you've been home the longest out of all of us.
I know. Been home. See now. I guess it's 6 months, right?
You
Yeah,
It's
left
just
six
about.
six months.
yeah, close to 6 months. I think you left last time you were in studio. I believe it was March, mid March,
July,
almost 6 months.
August.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 6 months. It's 6 months now, and I've been occupied, of course, with my work, and that's a good thing. But one's life needs to be multidimensional. There's health. You hear me say health, wellness, and well-being. Wellness is a different concept than health, and perhaps I should talk about that today. I'll see if I can pull that together. I have quite a bit of notes on that. I don't know if I have them quite handy, but health, wellness, and well-being. Well-being is literally what it's almost literally what it means. Having a sense of well-being, feeling good about yourself, feeling good about the world, feeling good about have a good sense of well-being. That is an outcome measure, right? And the condition of your health and the condition of your wellness is going to drive that dependent variable, well-being. In other words, how is your well-being? Do you have a good sense of well-being or not? That's going to be driven by whether or not you are healthy and have wellness in your life. And wellness encompasses other dimensions, and I should talk about that. I have in past shows, and my work and your work and anybody who's home working, that gets you so far. Is my point. We still need to have our relationships. We still need to be in the world. The phenomenologists talk about being in the world, being in the world, and what that means, literally. And we have to be in the world. You just can't do one thing and expect that to accommodate all of our needs, our health needs, our wellness needs, and ultimately to so we have a good a sense of well-being. Something to think about. Health, wellness, and well-being. They are different concepts. You are listening, you are watching. Let's talk nutrition. Let's talk nutrition in terms of health, wellness, and well-being. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. It's me, your immune system. I'm always hard at work defending you against the many disease-causing viruses and bacteria that you are exposed to every day. But sometimes I need help to defeat the bad bugs. Luckily, our friends at Kyolic have come to the rescue. Kyolic has 2 super immune-enhancing supplements, Kyolic Immune Formula 103 and Kyo Green Harvest Blend Immune Defense. Kyo Green Harvest Blend is a power-packed blend of organic and naturally sourced grasses, ancient grains, fruits, veggies, herbal extracts, and spirulina in a fast-dissolving drink mix for a quick and easy way to support immunity. Kyolic Immune Formula 103 combines immune-boosting nutrients with aged garlic extract. Aged garlic extract has been clinically shown to support a healthy immune response and reduce both the duration and severity of cold and flu symptoms. Help me protect you with Kyolic supplements and nutritional drink mixes to fortify your immune health today. Available at fine natural health retailers.
Celsius is a fitness drink which is clinically proven to function. How? As a thermogenic, Celsius proprietary MetaPlus blend accelerates metabolism, increasing your body's ability to burn fat and calories. There are only 2 ways a body burns fat: through increased heart rate and our increased body temperature, thermogenesis. Drinking Celsius and then going into motion is double dipping. You're accelerating the burn and the results are even faster. Celsius is your ultimate fitness partner. No high fructose corn syrup, no aspartame, no preservatives, no artificial colors or flavors. 100% of 7 essential vitamins. Proven in 6 published university studies. How does it work? Celsius proprietary MetaPlus formula, including green tea with EGCS, ginger, and guarana seed, turns on thermogenesis, a process that boosts your body's metabolic rate. Drinking Celsius prior to fitness activities is proven to energize, accelerate metabolism, burn body fat and calories. Invest in yourself. Drink Celsius. Look for us at www.celsius.com.
Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Here's Katie to tell you how to make contact with the show so that we can connect.
You can give us a call at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. You can also email Dr. Garko personally. His email is drgarko, Garko, at letstalknutrition.com. And if you want to listen back to any shows, you can do that on letstalknutrition.com. Go to the show schedule tab. You can listen wherever you listen to your podcast. And you can also watch the show live and the recordings of it. If you go to YouTube, search Let's Talk Nutrition, or visit our Facebook page.
So we have the platform. I was talking with somebody yesterday about this platform that we have called Let's Talk Nutrition, trying to explain. And the person was surprised that a radio show would have this sort of platform, and I had to try to explain to this person that we're in the 21st century, and you have to adjust and adapt. And yeah, so yeah, we're doing all right. Thanks to Katie and the crew. We've worked at this a good while, and there's room for improvement. So I was talking about this notion, and I thought I would address this a little bit. Health, wellness, and well-being. Some people, even experts, will use those almost synonymously, interchangeably. And it's important. You say, why would I need to know about this? One of the most important reasons to understand the difference among those concepts is that it will give you a way to think about what you need to do, what you would like to do, and and your state of being right now. Most people use one concept. They'll say, my health. Health, according to the World Health Organization, has a good definition of health. Health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity, close quote. Years ago, decades ago, health was described and defined and talked about in terms of absence of disease. If you weren't sick, if you didn't have some sort of morbidity, heart disease or health condition, heart disease, diabetes, whatever, you were considered healthy. That's not necessarily true. At any given moment, a person may not be presenting with any perceivable, notice my language, perceivable signs or symptoms that would indicate some ill health. In other words, there seems and appears to be an absence of some disease process or infirmity. One classic example of this is heart disease. A person could be in the middle of developing, in this process of developing atherosclerosis, hardening of the arteries, plaquing of the arteries, and not be aware of it. And seemingly, there's an absence of disease relative to this person's cardiovascular health. Another example, high blood pressure. I can assure you, there are people walking around right now, and maybe even listening or watching this show, that have high blood pressure and don't know it. And so there seems to be an absence of disease. And in both those instances, high blood pressure is a silent killer. So is atherosclerosis. Atherosclerosis, those two in combination, and usually they go together. High blood pressure will cause atherosclerosis. And those processes could be in play even early in life. We start to see this in children already who are obese. So defining health as the absence of disease or infirmity is not useful. So the World Health Organization's definition of health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. So you see what I'm saying? Understanding that gives you a better way to think about, oh, okay, you start to think about your health in a different way, which may lead you down a path to do different things. Wellness. Okay, wellness. Health, wellness. What would wellness be? I'll give you, again, there's many definitions, but for sake of facility and convenience, I will give you the World Health Organization's definition. They define it as the optimal state of health individuals and groups, also expressed as a positive approach to living. You look it up in the dictionary, in Merriam-Webster's dictionary, you'll see wellness defined as the quality of state of being in good health, especially as an actively sought goal. Now, some may think that that's cutting it kind of fine. When we come back, I'll explain wellness a little bit more and share with you some of the dimensions of wellness. It's pretty not complicated, but it's interesting. We'll be right back.
Wayne Elliott here to tell you about my experience with Strauss Heart Drops over the past 20 years. The Strauss Heart Drops saved me back then and changed my life forever. It's hard to describe how invigorating it is when you increase your blood flow everywhere. The heart drops have proven to dissolve plaque from arteries, veins, and vessels caused from cholesterol that can restrict or block our blood flow, our body's most important function. I was able to avoid open heart surgery, as was my father, and instead cleared our arteries painlessly and without chemical drugs, which, by the way, do not claim to remove any plaque or increase blood flow otherwise. Strauss Heart Drops work, I can assure you. No contraindications with pharma drugs. Strauss Heart Drops are safe, and Strauss guarantees your satisfaction with a money-back guarantee. So you can't go wrong and certainly have nothing to lose. If you've had open heart surgery, angina, diabetes, low energy, cold hands and feet, or grayish-blue skin or lips, Strauss Heart Drops are for you. Available online at powermall.com and straussnatural.com. I promise you won't be sorry.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition.